If you've been feeling behind since the new year, this March reset can be your fresh start. Hey friend, I'm Gina Marie and welcome to my desk, our safe corner for digital planning and zero-based budgeting. Today we're doing a digital plan with me, a full March monthly reset on my iPad using Noteful. Here's what we're doing today. We're going to do a quick reflection so we're not planning on top of chaos. I'm going to map out goals and priorities, set up the March calendar with a little sticker decor, of course, then set up week 1 so we can step into March well prepared. And I'll also share a few Noteful tips as we go, like how to use layers and bookmarks to plan faster and keep everything looking super clean. If you want any of the wallpapers and or freebies that I talk about in today's video, you can find them in the Sunday Suite. The link to those will be in the description box below. So now let's get into this reset. If you're not new here, then you already know, before I touch my calendar, I always like to do a quick reflection because I found that planning without like a reset or a reflection was not helping me to get the important things done, and it just wasn't helping me move forward at all. I wasn't feeling any progress or growth. Ever since I started doing my monthly reflections, I find that it gives me the opportunity to go back and see what I did not get done or where I was not sufficient at, so I then don't take the same thing into the new month. So that process really helped me a lot. Something that's new this month is I want to sit down and do a brain dump before I do anything. So everything that's in my head, I want to pretty much write it down. Any tasks, appointments I need to schedule, things I've been avoiding or procrastinating on, all of it. I just want to get it down on my master to-do list so it's out of my head. I ain't got to worry about it. And then some of that stuff I can go ahead and bring in to the month planning so I can start working on them. So now I'm just going to scan through February really quick. Nothing deep. I'm just going to ask myself like what worked, what didn't work, and how can I make March a better month? So we're going to do the February monthly review just really quick, and I'm just going to jot down what accomplishments that I had for the month, a happy memory, and overall just a quick little note of how the month was. Was it a good month for me? Was it not? Did I enjoy my birthday month? Because February 16th was my birthday. I did turn 43 and it was, well, I can say it now. I did have a really good month. My birthday, another year around the sun, I can never complain about that. So any lessons that I learned and all that good stuff. So if you're doing this with me, just ask yourself what worked, what didn't, and how can you make this upcoming new month, which is March, a better month? Because if we keep doing the same things over and over and expecting different results, what does that equal? Insanity. So for the month of February, I did finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Let me just say thank you guys so much. It feels so good. I was super excited when I seen that come across my screen that I got my 1,000 subscribers. I feel like it took me a day and forever, but nonetheless, I'm here and I'm so glad that you are here. For those that are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what I would be doing, because you guys give me an outlet. You guys give me something to look forward to doing. So I truly appreciate it so much. Thank you for being here. And if you are not subscribed and you're watching this right now, like, what are you waiting for? Why aren't you subscribed? Come on, let's do this digital planning together. For me personally, March is not going to be about perfection. I want it to be about control, calm control. I don't think I had much control in February. A lot of things slipped through my hands. Some lessons were learned. So I just want to have more control in March. Say it with me. March is not going to be about perfection. It's going to be about calm control. Let's take back control over our finances, over our schedules, over our lives, point blank period. So now we're setting goals and priorities, and these should align with your overarching either annual or quarterly goal. I'd like to choose three or four. One money goal, which I do in my finance planner, one life goal, one personal development goal, and one business and or career goal. I try not to do both. It's either or for a particular month. These are my March priorities. So my focus for March is going to be, again, my finances. I want to continue tracking my spending weekly. Plus, I have some catching up to do for my solutions fund. So I want to save $500 this month. And then I have some top priorities that are going to help me reach a goal that I have Q1, which March is the last month for the quarter. So I have to light some fire up under my ass and get this done before the end of the month. Double daddy YouTube watch hours, because YouTube got my ass in a chokehold right now. I'm in it for the journey anyway. I love the journey of things. Now you can help me with this last goal right here, the YouTube watch hours, by sticking around and watching this video to the end. again. That will help me tremendously with increasing my watch time hours. Please and thank you in advance. And over here, I'll come back later and just list out some important dates. I don't really think I have anything going on in March. March is like a blah month. I just know that 3/8 is daylight savings time. So I want to take note of that because I've been woke up that morning and like, what the hell's going on? Wake up all late for work or something. So I just need to take note of that. So far, this might be a chill ass month. Hopefully. I do have a couple of things that I do need to take from my master to-do list, like from that brain dump that I did earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead later and just add those some, not all of them, but a couple of things from the master to-do list to this task list that I can, start working on during the month, since so far the month looks like it might be a nice, easy, breezy month. What do I commit to this month? Not going over my budget. Not going on coach.com or coachoutlet.com, staying off of victoriassecrets.com. And for my monthly calendar, if I needed to go back and look at some important dates from my Google Calendar, if I don't have it open on another device such as my desktop or another iPad, what I love to do is I'll just go into my Google Calendar on this iPad right here. Say if I was planning away from home, go on my Google Calendar, I would swipe up from what's at the right corner with your Apple Pencil, start a new quick note, jot down whatever dates or appointments that you have. So that's a quick little digital planning tip for those who didn't already know about doing a quick note. I love using quick note. I use it all the time for a lot of different stuff, but definitely when I'm doing my monthly planning or weekly planning, I use quick note a lot. Just swipe up from the right corner and you're golden. So now we're on to the March calendar. So now I have for you Noteful tip number 1, layers. I freaking love layers in Noteful. I think it is the most underrated thing thus far. I'll be honest, Noteful is not as intuitive as GoodNote is, and it's not as up to date with all the shortcuts and like the app like GoodNotes is. GoodNotes is a good app, but GoodNotes lost me because for one, it was too damn glitchy. And when they started doing that last update, I was like, I could barely get any planning in because it was glitching so much. Tried Noteful, got hooked on the layers. I said, you know what? Once you go layers, boo boo, you do not go back. I do see with this new update though for GoodNotes, they did update and add something almost like layers where you can lock images or certain things. I didn't really get into it too much, but I do see now you can lock certain things. It's almost almost like a layer, but it's really not a layer because I'm about to show you something with Noteful right now. Noteful tip for their layers. If I am doing something and I get a quick appointment or something and I'm writing it in my planner, what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll just write in some stuff, some appointments, some schedules that are up and coming, and I'm handwriting them in. So, they're probably going to be slop. What I can do with Noteful is, in Noteful, I have a master layer, an edit layer, and then brain dump layer where I'll just brain dump anything in my planner really quick. And then when it comes time for me to go ahead and plan and decorate that month, I can show the brain dump layer just for that moment in time. Like right now, I'll move these to my brain dump layer. And then when it's time for me to come in and I don't want to see it anymore, what I can do is I can just go up here and hide that brain dump layer. All the handwriting, all the notes that I took and wrote on this spread, I can just hide it. Once I'm done referring to it and it's time for me to go ahead and start planning and decorating my spread, boom, hide that layer. So that's what I do pretty much every month now. I go in and just brain dump any appointments and dates and stuff that I need to on the calendar. Once I'm done referring to it and I no longer need it, I just go back to my regular editing layer and hide the brain dump layer. And this is my master layer because this is where when I'm doing my sticker decor and stuff for the month, I like to put it on the master layer. All the stickers, all the things that I don't want to be moving while or when I'm like writing or using my planner, I put it on the master layer. Then you go ahead and lock that layer and nothing will move. So you'll see, I'll show you how that works later. You'll definitely see that in action. This layer feature in Noteful is a freaking game changer. I love it. Going to move this stuff to my edit layer because I'm going to need to edit it. So now let's just get on with building March because this is the part that makes the rest of the month feel easier. If you skip this, you'll be guessing every day. Step 1, non-negotiables. I'm going to be adding my appointments, work schedules, school stuff, birthdays, and any events that have a real date and time to it. I used to add my paydays, but now I have my finance planner. I just put all of the finance stuff in there, like my paydays paydays and bills and all that good stuff. I don't really do anything pertaining to finance in my daily planner. I have my finance planner just for everything finance. And then I'm going to be adding any routine blocks like errands, groceries, laundry, and all that good stuff that goes on my weekly planning spread. And I need to make sure that I add some admin days on this calendar as well. I didn't do that last month, and that's probably why everything got so cramped, because I didn't schedule out specific admin days. Okay, so this is a perfect example. I am using this gray block to cover up the lines because I want to put some widgets on top of it. And because I don't want it moving around later when I'm doing stuff, I'm going to move it to layer and I'm going to send it to my master layer. So now it won't move because I'm working in my edit layer. Now we can have a little fun. Sticker time. I'm not over decorating because I want my planner to stay usable, but this month I went with the color theme of green and pink. I've never ever been a green girl, so I wanted to try something different for this month, being that it's almost a transition, hopefully into spring. So I wanted to definitely incorporate green, also being that it's St. Patrick's Day. I thought it would be the perfect time to try something new. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out my March header with one that I created in Canva, add a few icons and a few stickers in the color theme that I chose for this month, but just enough to make it feel fun. Play a little bit of music and we'll come back and see how it turned out. And these are some digital stickers that I created in Canva for the month of March as well. They're just the month header as well as the days of the week. So I will be sure to link these down below. They'll also be available in the Sunday Suite in the Paperless Planners community group. And I like to crop my digital stickers as well too, because they be having the big box around them. So sometimes when I'm trying to do stuff with other stickers around them, the box from another sticker may get in the way. So sometimes I just like to crop just to make it easier to work with. And these digital stickers right here are ones that I purchased off of Etsy. I'll probably leave the link to this seller in the description below as well, because I really do like these digital stickers. The colors went perfectly with the theme and the vision that I had in my head. It just worked out perfect. Next month, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a white box behind the actual day or month or whatever, so I don't have to create this small box right here and do it for each day of the week. It'll already be a part of the digital sticker. Okay, so now those are all there, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and move all of these to the master layer so they're not moving around while I'm doing my other stuff. Okay, move to master layer. So now they're not moving around, and all my digital stickers on this page or on the spread are going to be on the master layer. I'm going to move them all to the master layer so they all can move at once and not move at once, unless there's something else that I don't want to, that I want it to move on a different layer, then I can go and add another layer. But for the most part, most of my digital stickers are on one layer, which is the master layer. And then I have my edit layer for all my days of the week, so I can move these around separately. Now this is a digital planning tip right here all in itself. Bringing over all your stickers, layering them all on top of each other. Then you're gonna go in and resize them all together so they're all the same size. All right, so that's the header of March, and now let's get into the rest. But I did customize a new iPad that I got, and this was the wallpaper for that video. So I just wanted to bring it in here because I really like this wallpaper. I like to crop certain images and make them like flush, make them almost seem like they're cut out to like a corner. I'm always about functional first, cute second, so I still need to leave some white space just in case some things arise throughout the month. Okay, so this is the March spread. I think it came out really, really nice. I love the colors, I love the theme. So what I'm gonna do before anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and lock this layer, which is the master layer. I can also make the master layer not visible. So see, all the digital stickers are gone. If I just wanted to see my dates, look at that. You can see them easy. Everything's nice and clear. All your white space. Once you want your decor to come back, boom. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and probably plan for week 1 just so I have everything all set up. And here is another Noteful tip. I like to bookmark my monthly calendar and my weekly pages so I can jump back and forth fast while I'm planning. Over here, go to my bookmark, and now I have my month and my weekly spreads all in one spot, so I can just jump between them all. I'll go directly to week 1 and we can get it popping in week 1. Probably going to keep the theme going and use the same digital sticker pack. I don't want to take up too much more of your time because we've probably already been here for a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and decorate this weekly spread, come back and show you what it looks like. So I'll be right back. So March is now officially set. Calendar is planned. My goals are clear and week 1 is ready to go. If you enjoyed this digital plan with me, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and check the links below for my planner resource and freebies. And I'll see you in the next one. But until then, remember to be kind and plan better, budget smarter, paperlessly.